Hi, everybody, and welcome to Psychic Readings and the Traveling Teacher, Traveling Tarot Teacher Show. So tonight we'll be doing our regular readings and regular weekly forecast. But what I would like you to do is I'm going to do my weekly forecast first, and then afterwards I'm going to show you some cards, and I want you to post in the comment what you see in that card, and then we'll do some readings from that. But I see some of you jumped on. Welcome. I'm still going to do my weekly forecast, so please hang in there for that, and let's get started. So this is for week commencing February 1st, 2021. So using the Mythic Tarot, I'm going to pull 6 cards from this deck. 1, 2, 3, very riveting. 4, 5, 6, and we're going to look at what energy is affecting us this week using the cards. So it's affecting me, it's affecting you. I don't even know what's coming up just yet. So let's begin. So the first card we're looking at is the card that's affecting all of us, me and you. First card we have is this one here, the 4 of Wands. You can see that. Cool. So tuning into that card, 4 of Wands energy for all of us is about cooperation. Of course, as you can see, everyone's in the picture there, everyone's surrounding. But I want to tune in. I want to actually get into the spirit message for what the 4 of Wands is all about. Oh, okay. So we're going to find, like, as much as everyone's around us, it's a little bit like a cacophony where there's a lot of information or a lot of advice or a lot of words coming at you, and it's going to be a little bit noisy. So, and I thought, even though it's a lovely card, the 4 of Wands, this card is giving me the feeling it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. Too much advice coming in all at once. It's going to be good advice, and everyone who gives you that advice loves you and supports you. It just feels a little bit too much. So let's have a look at energetically what's coming to us from our guides, from our aura, from our spirit, from our soul. And we have the 10 of Pentacles card affecting us. So this is like the thing that's giving a bit of a push on. So that the energy that we are wrapping around us and that is moving us forward and giving us a clue about how we're going to manage all of that is to actually surround ourselves with things that comfort us. So as much as we've got all those lovely people around saying, oh, you could do this and you could try that, really, our aura, our energy, our soul is directing us towards those people that are just saying, you know what, come and sit here with me. Let's be quiet. Let's talk quietly. Let's, and a real sort of grounded conversation, if you like, rather than too many voices all at once, as well-meaning as they are. Now, what's sort of the challenge around what is it that we have so many people giving us advice? What is it that's really sort of creating that atmosphere around us where our soul is actually saying, let's just calm it all down, calm it down. What's blocking us and what's challenging us? And we have the 9 of Pentacles energy. So that means that we're not feeling quite stable enough at the moment. So, of course, the people who are coming in, we're probably asking for lots of advice. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel stable. What should I do? What should I do? So, coming in, our soul is saying, that's good, but let's just keep it nice and calm. Let's keep it nice and grounded. Just a little bit wobbly. We're just feeling a little bit wobbly, that's all. Okay, so what we're going to do about it, how are we going to respond? We are going to take that nice, calm, stable situation and we're going to run with it. Rather than all the advice that's coming in, we're going to do things slowly. And do you know why? Because I believe, looking at this card, the feeling of this card is that if we do things methodically, bit by bit, we'll get the answers that we're needing. We will be able to tap into that intuitive part of our nature rather than asking the whole world, what should I do? What should I do? We're going to respond by just doing things methodically. And do you know why? I think it's because we're going to listen to this part of us that says, calm, be grounded, just have the grounded people around you. Now, what is our future? What's coming for our future? I can't believe this is amazing. I love this one. So our future is stability. Look at that. If we follow our intuition and just do things when we follow our intuition and do things methodically, we're going to have much going to come out of the instability, which is the opposite of this card, and into stability, a much stronger stability than the Nine of Pentacles would ever represent. Okay, I can see the next card that's coming up. Spiritually, what does this mean for us? What is our karmic lesson here? What is our soul lesson? What are we bringing down from not even down, like we're connecting to spirit, of course, but what is our inner wisdom actually teaching us and reminding us about ourselves? This card, perfect card, right? That means that we are actually going through a transition. Okay, let's reflect on this. If we, when we're going through a transition, when we're going through a limbo, we're going to feel destabilized. Remember, this is the challenge card, so the opposite of what this card means. We're going to feel destabilized. We're going to feel unsure of ourselves because oftentimes in the limbo and the death card space, we don't have a lot of connection with our spiritual selves. A bit of a disconnect, and it feels like a disconnect to our soul or our inner wisdom. But our soul is actually reminding us, hang out with the people that ground us, that keep us nice and calm. Instead of going, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And asking everybody, keep it nice and calm. And you know what will happen? We decide to do things slowly and we get nice and stable. And so we transition through this change and through this actual transition period, this limbo space, in a nice, comfortable, calm and secure way so that we can actually plot our future rather than sort of being like a pinball and being tossed all over the place all the time. So that's the forecast for this week, for week beginning 1st of February 2021. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to pop it up there and you can go back and have a look at it, or you can rewatch the video and leave some comments. I'd love to hear what you think. So now we are going to head into the portion part of our the reading portion of our of the tonight's show. So as you can see, I am the traveling tarot teacher, and I'm going to invite people along and join me online. I've got a few people who are already here online. If you want to jump the queue, you can pop I've just put it into the comments section. You can pop online and come and talk to me online. So, but before, I've got Reve. I'm just going to see, Reve, are you ready to talk to me? I see that you've been sitting there for a while, but you don't have your thing up there. So I'm going to bring Lena on board. Hi, Lena. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Well, thank you. So as Lena has come on board, she's got her audio here, and I can see you, Reve. I'll talk to you next. So you can come on board. You don't have to show your face, but I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. And I'm going to show you a card, Lena, and I want you to tell me what you see. Oh, upside down. What do you see? And I'll, yeah, so tell me just.
He's holding something. I don't know what he's holding.
He's got a musical instrument.
Yeah, it's looked like he's
just the
crossing
first thing.
a gate.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason I'm asking you is I'm going to do a reading from your impression of the card. So he looks like he's crossing the gate. Where is he again? I popped him back in. Whoops. Sorry about that. So we've got the Sun card here who looks like he's crossing the gate for you. So that means that for you, this week is about moving through and crossing through a gate. So there has been a boundary and you can see him crossing the gate. So that means that in your heart, you're feeling that you're ready to cross a gate today or for this week. So wherever there's been a boundary, there is actually a gate means that there's an opening. wherever there's been blockage, that means that there's an opening, and that means that you're going to be moving forward past that boundary. But you're going to intuitively find the gate, because the sun energy means everything gets lit up for you. So that's your reading today, Lena.
That's
It's good.
interesting. What about the music? What's the music instrument then?
Oh,
What's
the musical instrument is a lyre, I think it is, yeah, on the sun. So are you liking music at the moment?
Yeah, like usual, nothing different.
Yeah, I think that maybe more so finding what your creative self wants to do. Music is expression of your creative self.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
no
great.
worries.
Thanks
Okay,
a lot.
thank you.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Thank you.
So, like Lena did, and we're going to have Reve come on board now. Welcome, Reve. I hope you're there. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, sorry about that. Alrighty, so I'm going to start at the beginning. Let's have a look. We've got Haley. Now, I want to interact with you guys. So, I would like to say that I'm going to first of all choose a card, and I would love to do a reading for you guys. I want you to put in the comments what you see. We've got the 8 of Wands. I know it's a little bit grainy. I apologize about that. That's my lighting. But that's a picture of the dolphins. That's a picture of the sea and the ocean, 8 of Wands. Can you see that? If you pop up in the comments, the first thing, whether it's a word or whether it's an image of something, I'll do a reading from your comments. And while we're doing that, I'm going to do some little mini readings for you all. So pop up 8 of Wands. Tell me what you think, actually. This one is for Haley. Alrighty. We've got the 5 of Wands for you, Haley. So I'm going to tune into that one for you. Okay. So you saw the 8 of Wands there earlier. If you guys want to put up your comments for that, I'll do a reading on that. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a reading for Haley. It's 5 of Wands for you. Let me just tune into your name. Okay, so Haley, everything's all over the place at the moment. So there's like the 5 of Wands does represent that little bit, trying to put at campfires everywhere, like, you know, oh no. So you can't really get comfortable at anything because you're constantly fixing things up. You can't actually get ahead or move ahead this week. So that means that tying up all those little loose ends. That's what the week ahead is for you. But once that's done, once you take care of the small things, then you can manage all the big stuff that's coming up for you. That's all you needed. Okie dokie. Okay, so we've got Pamela has said going places. So Pamela has said going places for the 8 of Wands. So I put it away. Sorry about that. Okay, so 8 of Wands energy for you, Pamela, is that means obviously going places, but that means that the freedom to go there, whereas you've been a little bit sort of stuck at the moment, now you have the freedom to go there. So thank you for that. I love it. So this is joining in with me, giving me some feedback so I can show you how you can do a tarot reading. So Jessie has written ship on fire. So I'll tune into that message now. That is because the ship represents freedom and transport on fire. It just means that that you have to get in and out quickly. If it's on fire, you have to get in and out quickly because otherwise it's going to burn, right? So that means that no lingering, no mucking around. Whatever you have to do this week, get in and get out. Don't think about it. Don't overthink it. In and out really, really quickly. Your ship is on fire. So deal with it. Don't linger and keep going. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Now, we have Alicia says, going with the flow, being flexible, adapting, riding the waves of emotions gracefully. Now, Alicia, I'm just tuning into that for you, going with the flow, being flexible. When I read that when I tune to that for you, there is a lot of that that is not actually happening for you at the moment, with that being especially that going with the flow and being flexible. I can feel that coming from your energy, that you're really craving that at the moment, that a lot of your life has actually been quite probably quite stilted and quite slow. And when I tune into that, to those words, it's like, oh, I just wish I could have that for myself. So I love this, riding the waves of emotions gracefully. That is you. So as you are going along, and it's a bit stop, start, stop, start, you're actually riding those stop, start waves very gracefully. You are not getting upset, and you're actually doing yourself a favor by just going with that. It's like a little bit stop, start. You are just going, when we say going with the flow, you're actually not getting upset with that stop, start energy of that card. So thank you. Oh, let's see. We've got, let's see, 8 of Wands, moving forward with plans and freedom. Okay, thank you for that. I'm going to pull another card in a minute so we can do it again. So, Angela, this is for you, 8 of Wands, moving forward with plans and freedom. Now, I see you with this. I see you doing a lot of writing, as in you're like making lists about the things that you would love to do. I see you doing a lot of manifestation work. So when you are making your plans, you think, oh, I'm going to write that down. And when you write that down, you think about how you're going to actually move forward and do that. So if you're not doing that now, I can just picture, as every time I read that out, it's like, oh, I'm going to write that down. I really need to write that down. So I reckon that if you're not doing it, keep a little notebook. This is where I'd like to be. This is my goal. How am I going to get there? And every time you let that sort of wander over your mind, you'll actually work it out, and you'll start to figure out how you're going to get to where you're going. Because plans and freedom. So to state of mind, those plans and that freedom. And if you allow yourself and your mind to drift with it, then you can make those plans. Those plans will start to formulate themselves for you, and then you'll find the freedom that you're looking for. So let's do this again. Thanks, guys, for playing along. I'm going to do this another time, one more time. This is an intro. I'll take Angela's thing down first of all. Now here we are, and I apologize about the light clarity, but you can see that we have the Chariot. You can see he's on a chariot. He's got a black horse and a white horse, clouds of dust, clouds in the background, and he's got a very determined, and you can see that, a very determined and strict look on his face. So give me some feedback on this card. I won't do this all night. I'll go back and look at your questions. But yes, what would you love? What would you like to know about the Chariot card? The Chariot card. What are you? And I'll give you a reading for that. Right. Let's see. Where is he? So pop it in there. Full steam ahead. Oh, so Saskia has said full steam ahead. That's really interesting. Now, for you, Saskia, full steam ahead means that when you're ready to take something and you're ready to run with it. The Chariot is quite not an aggressive card, but it's really sort of where your emotions are rising to the surface, and sometimes you have to control it a bit. And so when you've got the full steam ahead, I really think that this week you're going to have those emotions come up, so that you can actually help your soul and help yourself move full steam ahead. And I really think that it's actually time for you to do that at the moment. That you need to don't be sort of a bit put off by those big emotions coming up, because they're actually going to propel you forward. So I would say go with it. If you get sort of fired up about it, go get them. Full steam ahead. Okay. So we've got now moving out of the storm. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Moving out of the storm. That's a lot of stuff about the storm. Awesome. So this is Aroha. Let's have a look. Moving out of the storm. When I'm tuning into your energy, Aroha, I am getting this, like, I'm especially going, because you've picked up about the about the dust at the feet of the horses, to me that is your vision is being obscured, and so at the moment you really can't see past what you're doing and where you're going. So moving out of the storm, there's a little bit left for you to go. You are moving out of that storm, but it's still like obscured. Give it a couple of weeks and things are going to start making sense. It's like a dust storm that's actually like hurting your eyes. So you really even have to shut your eyes against that storm and against that, like the sort of the, it's like a the strength of that storm. So yeah, hang in there, give it a couple of weeks and you'll be out of there. It's just that you can't see past that dust. Okay, alrighty. So here we have, oh, Kylie, welcome, Kylie. Moving onwards with purpose, leaving the storm behind. Very good. All right, let me just tune into that for you. I love the purpose part of that for you. All right, so that is a bit, that face says, yes, I've got purpose, and the jaw is very set and very determined. So I'm thinking, Kylie, that at the moment you don't have that impetus to be moving onwards with purpose. When I tune into your energy, I'm not getting that sort of that strong jaw or that sort of set jaw. However, having said that, and this is what came up for the somebody else there before, is that this it's a bit of a slow burn, but this chariot energy is actually building in you guys. So if you're connecting to that chariot card, expect that sort of, oh, I'm going to go and get this, because you really want to sort of push through that brick wall at the moment. You really want to push through that that really sort of strong like emotional energy that's been building up and building up, and you haven't been strong, like you haven't been really, not brave enough, but not really sure how to express that, and it's all just going to come up and you're going to push you through that, any of those barriers and brick walls that have been holding you back. Now we've got Alicia. Thank you. I did one for you before, Alicia. I hope you don't mind. Let's have a look. Oh, so Alicia said, I'm sorry, I missed the beginning, so not sure what's happening. I've just been choosing cards. I'll do one more and then we'll go back and I'll read all the comments. So yes, please come along, put some questions in the field. I'll also answer your questions. I just wanted to like mix it up a little bit. I wanted to see, and I wanted to show you how you can actually read the tarot, because I want you to come and learn the tarot with me. I'm teaching tarot this year. That's been the focus of my work this year. And I want to show you how you can read the tarot and how you how everyone sees things differently, and how you can actually use your own interpretation to get your own messages, and turn it into a business as well. All right, let's see. Oh, Desiree, I see that too. I'm going to do another. All right, I'm going to pull one more card. So just one more card and I'll go back and read your comments. I want you to look at the card. I'm going to pick one randomly from my Mystic Tarot deck. In the comments, I want you to place a comment, the first word or a feeling or an emotion that you get from this card, and I'll do a reading from your comment. So I'll take Alicia out of there. Sorry. So this time we have the moon. The moon. She's been coming up a lot this week in the readings that I've had with my clients. The moon. Now, can you see her? She has a three-headed dog. She also has three heads, and that's the three phases of a woman's life. The moon is on her crown chakra. There is a crab in the foreground, and she's standing in some water. It's all very dark, but there is a lot of light around her head. So first word, first impression, first feeling that you're getting from the moon card. Okay, warm and safe. Okay, so just looking at some of your comments, I will get back to your, I'm going to do three interpretations of your interpretation of the moon. So we've got warm and safe for Legray. Let's see. The moon for you is warm and safe because you are in touch with your intuition. The moon energy is all about intuition. It's all about trusting and faith. And like, even though if you can't get the message straight away, you can go deep inside of yourself and know that you're actually okay, that it's all going to work out okay. So for you, look, great, this week is actually all about building your faith and feeling safe and secure in the feelings that you get rather than the messages that you're receiving. So your faith is going to get really, really strong. And that tells me that you're going to get lots of things happen around you, like little coincidences, little serendipitous moments. And you're going to say, oh my God, every Spirit's with me. Spirit's working with me. My guides are working with me. And you're going to feel so wonderful. So, so good. I love that. Thank you. Now let's see. Oh, Angela, I did a reading for you before. Thank you for joining. I'm going to pick somebody else. If no one else has got up, they'll come back to you. Then we've got Shanae, the moon on her crown. Lovely. So the moon represents really strong feminine energy. We've got really strong, like the moon represents hidden energy. So for you, Shanae, because the moon sits on the crown, and that's the first thing that you've noticed, your crown chakra, which is your inspirational chakra, there's a little bit of mystery around your inspirational chakra at the moment. However, that means it's going to burst through pretty soon. The moon turns into sun, right? So at the moment, it's a little bit unclear. You're a little bit unsure about what the next step is for yourself, but hang in there because it's all being worked out and it's going to drop in very soon. Your inspiration and your creation is going to go right off, and you're going to be just ideas everywhere. So just take your time and enjoy the little bit of time out that you've got at the moment, because it's going to be, I just keep getting full steam ahead for you soon. Well done. Thank you. So we've got, oh, Elisa, I'll do you and I'll do Angela. Thank you so much. And we've got Pamela as well. So Alicia, connected, going within alignment. Perfect. It is absolutely all about that. So so for you, Alicia, it is about going in. It's about building your faith and connecting with that strong feminine energy. It's about not having to, when you're working in moon energy. And Alicia, I got that you're working very strong with moon energy. So you're working with that thing, that with the energy of the moon that says, you know what, I'm okay. I'm going to trust that everything's going to work out for myself. And you're connecting to that inner wisdom, or that inner part of ourselves, which the moon represents. So thank you. I love you where your intuition is at the moment. So we've got here, I'm going to do Angela, the moon, intuition and dreams. So I love this, Angela, that you've given me the title, and intuition and dreams. So this tells me that it's very important, like you place a lot of importance on what the moon represents, and it does represent intuition and dreams. However, you like that, the way that you've worded it tells me that you're not that there's a disconnect, but look, you've made it very formal. So your connection to the moon at the moment is that you're wanting it to be quite like a textbook, or quite formal. And that what's actually probably happening for you is that intuitive part is not being very clear to you. And it's actually probably making you feel a little bit unsafe or a bit mucked around. So you would like your intuition to be a little bit more like a guidebook, and that you can actually read and understand, I can get this message, I know exactly what this means. Stop mucking me around. And so the moon for you at the moment is not working in that way. And so I would recommend definitely some meditation. All right, let's put that aside. Let's do some questions, shall we? Now I'm just going to randomly choose someone from the comments and go, boom. Jason, hi Vicki. Hi everyone. Hi Jason, welcome along. Now I'm just going to pull a card for you. We're just going to go back to mini readings, so please put a comment in there. You can actually join me online if you want to, jump the queue. Just pop this. I've just popped it in the comments. You can put that in your browser. I use Chrome to get on board with StreamYard. And so this is for you, Jason. We've got the Hanged Man. Alrighty. Now, let's just tune into that for Jason. Oh, actually, I like this for you, Jason. All right. So Hanged Man generally means like you sacrifice and everything, wait around. But for Jason, this waiting around, or this sort of willing, like you're willing to wait for that thing to happen. Like you're willing to wait for life to move on. You're willing to wait for life to catch up with you. And I really like the space that you're in. So your patience is absolutely perfect at the moment. Any sacrifice you have to make, any wait that you have to make, or any sort of time out that you have to have, you are doing, you are actually working with it really, 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 really well and really, really smoothly. So that's going to put you in good stead to build up your patience and build up your connection to your spiritual self. This is really like a very much a soul testing card. So I love that for you. I love what you're doing with the Hangman energy at the moment, Jason. That's brilliant. Okay. So Sonia has said, hi, may I have a card, please? Yes, you may. And I'll find Desiree in a minute too. She asked a question last week and I missed her. Okay, so Sonny, here we go. May I have a card? We've got the Ace of Wands for you at the moment. So let's tune into Ace of Wands energy for you. I'll hold it up. I'm going to put it down. So I want to tune into my heart and tune into you. Okay, so Ace of Wands, I want to look into the future. Like as soon as I did that, my head wanted to go over that way. So that means that you very much got this energy, or this, even this whole picture is looking off into the future. Your whole focus at the moment is it's not goal orientated or goal focused, but you're actually looking for what that next step is. So you're clear, you're clean, and you're ready to notice it when it does actually happen. So you're in a really good space so take note this week, because you'll get all the clues about what's going to capture your attention and really make your soul and your passion light up. The Ace of Wands energy is working really strongly with your heart. I got this like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's sort of inspiration that's going to pop in for you this week, and you're going to, yeah. It's not because that, and I don't get that you've been waiting a long time for it, but more so it's like, oh, actually, I want to try something new, and it's just going to be there. Your energy's in a really nice flow at the moment, so I quite like that. So thank you. Now, where is? Let's see. Kim. Alrighty. So this is for you. Hey, welcome, Kim. So here we have the Three of Pentacles. This is for you. Let me tune into your energy, Kim. Okay. You have that like real sort of sway, sing-songy. What's going on with that? Why is the three not settling on you? It feels, the Three of Pentacles energy generally means like, that there's a success around you, but there's real sort of sway or sing-songy energy around what this actually means for you. So you're not quite landing. It's like a bit of a miss this week rather than a hit. So I want to go with, it's really actually, it's quite different to this. I'm not even going to do Three of Pentacles, or for you. It's given me the little bit of a tip on where you're going, but it's almost like the opposite of Three of Pentacles. So I'm just going to let the card be for a minute, because I'm really just tuning into you rather than let that card interfere. We're just connecting on a soul level at the moment. So you're really like, you've got this it's like you can't land on anything at the moment. You can't really sort of make sense of things, and every time you're swaying over it, trying to find it, and nothing makes any sense to you, and nothing, you're not touching anything, you're not making connection with anything, and I don't really feel like that it's like there's nothing bad or negative or good or fantastic about it. It's just a real sort of not even a dreamy space. It's very frustrating, I suppose, that it's like that you can't quite land somewhere. So I want to, okay, see, now my ears are gone. This is for you. So you have to make up your mind. Don't worry about that. It's more about Okay, so thank you. So there's lots of there's lots of healing happening around you at the moment. So to feel don't feel too frustrated. Don't feel so um even down on yourself if you're feeling that way. I'm not getting that, but that might actually happen. That you're getting a very strong spirit and spirit healing, a spirit energy healing at the moment. So just hang in there. The fact that you can't touch the ground or can't sort of land anything means that to be sort of connected to the human world or human things at the moment, it will interfere with this healing process. The fact that we're talking about it today means it's going to end this week. And I feel like you've been sort of in that dreamy, I can't really touch anything, not grounded space for a while. So that's coming to an end. You will actually be able to touch and be able to make Pentacles energies in. You'll actually finally get it and think, oh yes, I'm back. You'll be back. So please take heart from that, but you're actually in a real sort of healing space. So Kim, you've got very strong spirit energy around you. They wanted to come in and talk to me tonight rather than read the cards for you. So there we go. Let's see. Now we've got Cat said fast. I'm assuming that we're talking about the Eight of Wands, but I'm going to pull a card for you, Cat. All right. We'll go down a bit further. Let's go down to the bottom. All right, so this is for you, Cat. King of Wands. I love that you got fast then, because we know you were talking about the Eight of Wands before. So let's have a look at the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands together. I can see you guys. I am going to go right down to the bottom and start working my way back up. So please go back and just say hi. Or put your question on the bottom. And I apologise if the the broadcast keeps going in and out. I'm in outback Queensland at the moment, so the internet's a little bit dodgy. But this is for Cat. Let's have a look. All right. You know what? You love somebody who comes in and says and inspires you and tells you what you like to do and what like gives you those quick ideas. But I would say for you, Cat, that be mindful that you don't rely on that too much. Use it as an inspiration, but not for everything in your life at the moment. So because this guy is around and he wants to, maybe distract you. So you want to be like, yeah, take inspiration, but make it your own and move forward that way. Just a little bit of advice. I don't like to give advice, but I'm giving advice for you this time. Alrighty, so let's put that one out of here. Where are we? Let's go down to the bottom. Okie dokie. We're going to start with Shakti. May I please have a guidance card and thank you. And Robert, I'll do you next. Okay, I can see you there. Alrighty, so, I've got this card here. So this is about, for you, Shakti, it's bit of discipline around you at the moment. So, I really get, well, tuning into your energy, I can already tell that like you love to make your own rules, or maybe even buck the rules a little bit. But this guy here is just reminding you that there are some things that if you want to, like, when you move forward, it will be it's actually reminding you when you not all the time, you can make up your own rules, but at the moment there are some particular rules or guidelines that's actually going to help you move into that space. So we don't always have to be our own trailblazers. Sometimes there are some things set out there that are going to help us move forward. So, and that's what he's there for you today. So thank you for joining me. So we've got Robert. So welcome, Robert. Thank you so much for joining me. So Robert said, any advice? Okay. On any cards for me. Oh, he's popped up again. I'm going to pull another card because he already popped up. I'll do two cards for you, Robert. So we've got this one here. Very charming he is, okay. And we've got this card here. Alrighty. So you have everything. So when I tune into you and the King of Wands, it's like a lot of charming, sort of really sort of knows how to speak. So you're in a really good space at the moment where whatever you're saying is actually going to be quite like you're influencing people. What you're saying is actually making sense to people, but you're not having to like look after everybody at the moment. Now, this is like a new adventure for you. So whether you're stepping into new work or actually bringing a new person into your life, you're actually quite influential, and you're ready to have that new life come up. Sorry, you're like that new adventure or that new life. You've done everything that you need to get there, so make the most of it. So putting those two together, you know, be charming, like draw your people in. And it's time for you to show you're ready to do it. You've actually got that the impetus and the confidence in yourself to go ahead and make that happen. So it's now or never. I'd be using that if I were you. All right, let's have a look here. Amanda Stevens. Welcome. I would love some guidance, please. I'd love to give you some guidance. All righty. And Lee Wild, I'll talk to you next. So this is for you, Amanda. Oh, look at that, 3 of Swords. Isn't that like that's really quite confronting, isn't it? I want to say that's like this. I was really going to say it's like a sad card for you. All right. So let me just tune into your energy, Amanda, because I don't want to make it really tragic or anything. See how, like, it's quite dramatic, that card, the 3 of Swords. Let me have a look at that for you. I really look at it as a very strong energy around you. 3 of Swords energy for you at the moment is really strong. Let's get that right there for you. That is you seeing other people's BS, right? So that means that you're not really putting up with too much rubbish at the moment, or too much, like, you know, you're not going to take it on board, and you're not going to let people override you or to also like to put you down. So you're calling them out. It's really a difficult card, but you're in a good space that you're calling them out and not putting them down. You're just basically putting the truth back at them and saying, you know what, you can say this to me, or you can say this around me, but this is the truth. And this is not, it doesn't have to be your truth. It's actually universal truth. So it's not, you might lose a few people this week because it is quite like a very much swords cutting card, but I love it because it means that you're actually like, you're standing up for yourself and saying, this is how things are for me. Everyone just back off, and like then that allows those ones that are going to support you and that love you, they can then move in. Because I think that it feels like that the support system is on the outside of the people who are trying to put you down or trying to like be really awful to you. So you're bringing them in closer. So thank you. So here we go. Love a card around home. Okie dokie. Whoops. Okay. Yes, guys, if you're still with me, yeah, just keep putting some comments down the bottom, because there's like heaps and heaps, hundreds and hundreds of comments there at the moment. So, all right, where are we? Lee, I love a card around home. Interesting. Look at that. So that's discord around home at the moment. I want to tune into your energy, Lee, and I'll tune this card for you. I get a really sort of very uncomfortable, and I'm getting a really strong uncomfortable feeling in the base chakra part of me. So around home, it's like a bit of fish out of water energy with this card here. Now, nothing. It's not that circumstances have changed or that anything as weird, nothing like out of the ordinary has happened. It's just that you've shifted. Your vibration has shifted, and so therefore, the energy that's around you at the moment does not suit you anymore. Hence, there's a bit of discomfort around home. See the red? Oops, sorry, on this side, the red. And as I said, my base chakra is really activated, tuning into your energy. That is that, of course, that safety factor too, but it's really tapping into some old security issues, I suppose. Like, you know, for when we were kids and we need to be feeling safe at home at the moment. So you're not really feeling quite comfortable around home. So that little bit of discord is activating your base chakra. You can do some, like, you don't have to move out of home or, confront anybody. I don't get anything around that. Just to acknowledge that that's happening. I would just say, if you want to do some work around that, get some nice, strong jasper, like a really strong grounding stone. Or if you're in Australia, there's a nice grounding stone called mookaite. It's an Australian jasper. So any jaspers would work really well for you at the moment if you like to work with crystals. Now, let's see who else we have. Keep the questions coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Shanae, thank you. On health. Okay, so I'll pull a card. I don't diagnose and I'm not going to give you any advice on health, but I can certainly pull a card around the energy of your health at the moment. So, but I'm gonna explain to you why I'm doing that, because when it comes to our health, it's such a vulnerable space, especially if you've got something going on that's chronic or long term or just brand new. The emotional space that you're in, you can interpret or hear anything, and you really need to be in a much clearer space to hear that, rather than be blurting something out. So we're going to look for you, Sinead. We're going to look at the energy around what's creating the atmosphere around your health space at the moment. What's actually in your energy and your soul? What message is coming across for you at the moment? So this is about choices. So we've got the Lovers card here, right? So just have a good look at that. We've got the 3 queens and the guy making a choice. He's got the apple in his hand. So he's giving out a prize. So around your health, it's a very big, because it's a major arcana card for a start. So what your soul is saying to you is that you have a different pathway to head down now. It's about, there's an easy path, there's a quick fix path, and then there's a long-term path. Now, there are no right or wrong answers here. There are no right or wrong ways, but your soul is just letting you know that these things are available to you. So go within, talk to all the right people, and just there is going to be advice out there. There's going to be people who love you, people who have all the right answers are going to be able to assist you about making the choices around your health. And really, that's what it's all about. It's about making those choices. It's time to make a choice. So it's not always about the easy answer, and it's not always about the quick fix either. Sometimes long-term things do take a while. Okay, who else do we have here? So Tracy Thompson, I'd love a card, please. Okay. All right. Oh, I promise you, I shuffled the cards. Look, it came up again. All right, Tracy, I'm going to also pull another card to go with that. All righty. Oh, goodness. I'm getting the doubles now. Must be that time of the evening. All righty. So this is for you, Tracy. I'm going to put those two together in context. That's just for you. All righty. All right. So look, sorry, this card here, that's major. So that's like, oh, sorry, wrong one. This one here, that's a major arcana card, which means that big things happening at the moment. And this card here, where there's lots of interference and lots of chit chat around you. My feeling is that you're heading into a different vibrational space at the moment. So like your spiritual self is actually lifting to like a much higher space. There are a lot of people that are being challenged around that. Funny, it's upside down. They're being challenged with that. So when we move forward and those around us see us moving forward and they know that you're leaving them behind, a lot of times some people might try and sort of pull you back, and that's the energy that's around this card here. So you're actually moving forward. You're actually moving. And sorry, internet. Sorry about that. So the people who are most challenged are the ones that are going to be pushing back the most. So what do they say? Haters are going to hate. Just block them. Well, if you can, block them out. I know that they're your friends and everything, but you know what? You're very quite strong. So you know what's good for you there. That's good. Alrighty. All right, so we've got Anne here. Hi, Anne. I know Anne. Welcome, welcome. I'll pull a card for you. Let's hope it's a different one, because I promise you I've got more than 3 cards in the deck. Oh, we've got this. So, and the energy around you at the moment is really, really lovely, actually. Like, you're spoiled for choice. So if you're in doubt about what's like all the lovely choices that are around you, it doesn't matter. You're not going to make the wrong choice. You've got lots of things that whether they're all sort of crowding you at the moment. This card is just telling you that you're spoiled for choice. So it doesn't really matter what you put your energy into. It's just that you're putting yourself into that thing. That's your point of difference. So that's the message for you tonight. So thanks for joining me. Lovely to see you. Alrighty, let's see now. We'll do Melinda. Would absolutely love a door card. Just taken a leap of faith with a new career. I love that. All right. Oh, great card for that one. Let me just tune into the meaning of this specifically for you. Also, guys, I do have to finish up at 8:30, but if you go to my Facebook page tomorrow at 5:30 Queensland time, I will be doing some more mini readings. So it's a much slower pace. It's really, really good. All right, so this is for you, Melinda. I'm going to tune into your energy. Just bear with me. Oh, this leap of faith with a new career. Now, this is telling me that you are going to get an early win. So it's really like it's a great move. This card is just saying yes, it's a great move. But the energy that's coming behind that is telling me to let you know that you're going to have a good win. There's going to be a little bit of a dip, and then you're going to pick yourself back up again. So please, when that little bit of a dip happens, it's only a little bit of a realignment of things. It doesn't mean that you've made the wrong decision, right? The quick win or the early win, the early success is spot on for you. The card is saying that you're heading in that right direction. So good on you. I love leap of faith stories. So wonderful. Alrighty. Now we've got Kerry. Welcome, Kerry. I would love a general reading. Absolutely, yes. I would love to do a general reading for you. Oh, what's the 9 of Cups card? Okay, no, Kerry. I would say 9 of Cups is like get busy manifesting. Now, anyone who's had readings or had classes with me or had any sort of psychic development stuff with me, you'll know that I don't do manifesting. Okay, so this card is a manifesting card in the fact that let me explain manifesting to you in my world. When we are ready for this new thing in our life, our spirit will drop the energy into us and say, hey, go for that. In our mind, it's like, oh, I really want that. Our soul, our spirit will build up the excitement and say, oh, yeah, I really want that. I really want that. In ourselves, you think, oh, I must do all the things to actually manifest. All is saying, that's actually available to you. Get going, start clearing, start changing, start, making those shifts and changes. So we think, or we believe, that we are at the mercy of the universe and that we must bargain with them and do all these, like do the hokey pokey to manifest something, when in actual fact, if we understand that that's already in here, that we are actually living our karma anyway, then we don't have to do anything, because we don't have to do any hokey pokey to make something manifest. We just follow the signs. We do the things that we need to do. We do the hard yards because that's what's required. We shift our energy and we move into it. So, in conclusion, Kerry, this is a very lucky card. This is the card of good luck, which means that whatever you're putting your mind to this week, it's all going to come to a fantastic conclusion. You don't have to do anything. It's actually just going to all fall into place. You've done the hard yards to get there. You've done all the things that you need to do, all the clearing, all the aligning. So enjoy this week. I probably wouldn't do a lotto card though. There's not really a lotto card, but all it means is that if you've been doing a lot of self-work, a lot of self-healing, if you've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of study, it's all just going to make sense. And you're going to go, oh, have a breeze, put your feet up, have a Tim Tam, whatever it is that you love to do for yourself and spoil yourself. So thank you, Kerry. I'll get off my soapbox about manifesting now. I really, you know what, when it comes to manifesting, I really like to think that we're in charge of it rather than having to bargain with the universe to make something happen. I really do believe that we actually have charge of that. We don't have to do anything. We just listen to our soul because that's already out there. That thing that we're looking for is already out there. Otherwise, why would we be getting excited about it? It's in our energy. Okay. I'll drop. You can get a reading, Rachel. I didn't see you earlier. So we're coming to the end of my session. If I haven't seen you, or if you'd like to, I'll keep reading until the 8:30, so don't worry. But tomorrow on my Facebook page, there's a link in the original post. You can come and do some more live readings with me, 5:30 p.m. Queensland time. Queensland, Australia. So this is for you, Rachel. Alrighty. Let me just tune in for you. All right. Let's see. Oh, I've got you. All right. So I've got you here, then I've got you over here, then you're sort of over here, and then you're over here. So it's a lot of indecision about, oh, should I be here? Then should I be here? You're not really sort of staying in one place long enough. Quite restless. So, but your energy is really like you're not giving yourself a lot of a chance to get a taste of something, and that really means when I sit in your energy, it's like you're meant to have all of those things. It's just that just take your time, go to one thing, try it, get the feeling of it, decide, and then move to the other thing rather than, oh, no, 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 no. So, and then this guy will come into play and you'll be able to stand still. And then when it's time, you'll step over that threshold because there is something ready for you to step into. This is the doorway card, like that. You're ready to step over the threshold into that new life, and you've got everything you need. No more overthinking. That's all that it's saying there. No more overthinking that. Just take your time, look at it reasonably, look at it logically in a grounded space, take a breath, and then make a decision. And that's where that card is working for you. All right, thank you. Let's see. Now, did I do you, Samantha? I don't think I did. This is for you. Hello, Vicki. I'm just gonna, there's blocked. Sorry about the scammers. I've just blocked them, so just ignore them. I've just, alrighty. So we've got Samantha. Hello, this is for you. Sorry about those, what do you call them? Trolls, no, spammers or whatever they are. So this is for you. Okay. All right, so you're going to be putting yourself on show, and if you're not, this card is reminding you. It's going to push you to put yourself on show and say, look how awesome I am. That's you. So whatever it is, dust it off. Whatever it is that says, this is me. I've got a piece of paper that says I'm amazing. I'm really good at this. Your soul and your energy and your aura and your guides are all moving you towards that. So I know it's really hard to put yourself out there, but you've got something that's actually going to back up. It's not just your word. You've got something that's going to back you, whether it's a person or a piece of paper. Something's going to back you to say, yes, you're actually that energy. Anyway, I do have to go. Thank you so much for joining me. Come and see me at my Facebook page tomorrow at 5:30, and we can do some more live readings. Just do the same thing I did here. Otherwise, I'll be here, same bat time, same bat channel. Next Sunday night, we'll do some more readings. We'll muck around with the tarot, and I'll teach you all about how to read them for yourselves. I'll probably do some more exercises as well. But anyway, look at my website. Look at my little links on my post, my original post. Come and see me. Come and do meditation on Thursday night with me. Come and learn the tarot with me. I love teaching the tarot. I'm really good at it. I'll show you how to find your own style. Anyway, with love from me to you. Bye, everybody.